David and Solomon until Jesus. Why is David called a man after God's own heart? The Israelites were greatly loved and cared for by God, but despite all the love shown to them by God, they still disobeyed his commandments and broke all his statutes. Nevertheless, in keeping with the covenant that God had made with Abraham, that through Abraham the whole earth shall be blessed, God continued to nurture and care for the people of Israel despite their rebellion. The covenant that God made with Abraham is stated in Genesis 22:18, and through your offspring all nations on earth will be blessed because you have obeyed me. This blessing God was referring to is the spiritual blessing of salvation to the whole world, which would come through Jesus, a descendant of Abraham. God promised Abraham that through his offspring, all the nations of the earth would receive salvation from sin and death. This promise is the door through which Jesus came into this world to work out our salvation. After Abraham, God renewed the covenant with one of Abraham's distant descendants, David, a king and a man after God's own heart, Acts 13:22. David is described as a man after God's own heart because of his great love for God, which he expressed in all his psalms, hymns, prayers, and spiritual songs. God cherished David and declared to him in 2 Samuel 7:16, "Your house and your kingdom will endure forever before me. Your throne will be established forever." David was the one to whom God gave more details and revelations concerning the coming of the Savior, and they are recorded in the book of Psalms. David understood the plan of God, just like Abraham, and he rejoiced greatly. After the death of David, Solomon succeeded him as king. After Solomon, other kings from the lineage of David reigned on the throne until the time when Jesus was born.